So, two things. World of Warcraft Midnight released, we know. I'm going to go over this really quick. This is basically like expansion notes. Not patch notes, but expansion notes. So, prepare to embark on an epic journey in World of Warcraft Midnight, explore new and reimagined zones, unlock a new race, and master thrilling new systems. I've already seen Midnight Intercession Cinematic, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, we've already reacted to it. I've already also seen the Midnight gameplay reveal for World of Warcraft. If you want to go ahead and check that out, please go ahead and do so. The new zones and all this type of stuff here, I've reacted to in the pre-purchase content in regards to what do you get in Midnight as well as what you get pre-purchasing, different depending on the different variations or the different versions you get. But I kind of wanted to go over here really quick to see if there's anything new, because I did see a couple of things that I haven't seen, and we're going to go ahead and check out the website to see if there's anything different there. World of Warcraft Midnight, a new chapter unfolds. So in Midnight, players will embark on an epic journey through the second chapter of the World Saga, as the Void threatens our world. Xal'atath, the Harbinger, poses our greatest threat as she grasps for more power and unleashes chaos in her wake with the invasion of Azeroth. Arriving over the glittering Elven kingdom of Quathalas, the looming Voidstorm threatens to extinguish all light and cover the world in darkness. Players will level up to 90 and explore 4 new and reimagined zones to uncover the heart of Xal'atath's machinations while seeking out new allies among the light and shadows alike. So new zones to explore. Venture into 4 new zones filled with danger and intrigue. These zones are designed to challenge key players' unique environments and storylines tied to the overarching narrative of the Midnight expansion. So you're going to have Eversong Woods, which isn't a new zone, but it's reimagined. You're going to get Zul Amon, which is not a new zone, but in regards to the trolls of Eversong and leaking in, if you will, you got Zul Amon as a zone now. And then, of course, you have the 2 new zones, Harandar and the Voidstorm. I'm not going to go deep into all of that, but because I've already kind of seen these in one of the trailers. But if you're interested, go ahead and pause the video and give it a little read. Got the new race unlocked for the power of the Harandar. I've already seen this as well in one of the trailers. I didn't see the classes, though. So you can play Horde or Alliance as a Druid, Warrior, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Mage, Warlock, Monk, or Shaman. So pretty much almost all classes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, pretty much all classes are available. Not a fan. This is like the one thing I don't like about this next expansion. This is not a race that people wanted or even asked for. And if you are, please let me know why in the comments down below, because there's no point. We have enough races in the game that look like this, so you just didn't need it. Housing feature, which is basically like the main thing. So yeah, we'll check that out. Hunt deadly enemies with the prey system. So long story short, because I've already seen it, it's a new open world system to where there's difficulties, and they're kind of doing this in Legion, where open world questing and content will be like a normal mode, a heroic mode, so on and so forth. But this is going to tie in like some sort of a world boss, if you will, or a world rare for you, if you will, that you will be hunting, and you'll be basically doing some sort of quest to unlock that thing to attack you in some way, shape, or form. And the open world content, depending on which difficulty you choose, will be to that as well. Demon Hunters will have a new spec, part melee, part ranged, called the Devourer, which is basically a void spec for Demon Hunters. Face new raids, dungeons, and delves. So it is 3 raids right away from launch. That's cool. Of course, we've got the new dungeons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 new dungeons, of course. And then, that's a lot of new delves. We like that. This is what I haven't seen. So Slayer's Rise. Engage in an epic 40v40 battle in the new Slayer's Rise battleground, set in the Voidstorm. This battleground features a push-pull dynamic along with Path of Predation. With side objectives to keep the action moving, players will need to strategize and work together to conquer bases, defeat the rival factions Dominar, making Slayer's Rise a thrilling and strategic addition to the PvP experience. It sounds very similar to the PvP battleground Ashron, based off of the push-pull and inside objectives. That's just my opinion. And Ashron doesn't go well, so we'll see. Hopefully this is a good version. Updated new and returning player experiences, which we already know. And then this have definitely already fully reacted into that. So that's that. But I'm mainly here to check out this. Is there anything new here? We've got housing. Introducing housing before you put down roots in your own cozy corner of Azura. Later this year, jump into our virtual tour for an early glimpse of the customization options that await you. Huh. Give me my virtual tour, please. What's going on here? Ooh. Gives me GeoGuessr vibes. But this is the Alliance version. So, like, I can just... Okay. So I can open... Oh my gosh. See, this is definitely not how my house would look. I'm gonna try to do this. What's funny is this is how, like, house tours work nowadays online. Just click on dots and it just takes you around. Let's take me out here. Ooh, upstairs vibes. I mean, it's cool. We got a lot of things to expect with housing, so we'll take that look in a bit. Story-wise, wait. Okay, no, this is still Welcome to the Neighborhood. This, I don't know how it's gonna work, the neighborhood thing. I know guild-wise it'll work, but so we'll see. I want to know a little bit more about the neighborhoods. Everyone gets a home, no lotteries, no costs, upkeep required. Share it across your warband, decorate, and visit friends cross-faction. Your house is truly yours no matter how you play. Community hubs. This is what I hope to not have to be involved in, because I am not even in a guild, so. Choose your perfect plot in public or private neighborhoods. Private, I'm assuming it's just guilds, but hopefully. Where you can live next to other players, work together, and reap the rewards of being in a communal setting. So, I'm assuming private is guilds, public is public, but what if I don't like the dude's house next to me? I know they said you can move, but like, bro, how many times am I going to have to move to find someone that's like, okay, you have a decent house? Boundless self-expression. Create the home of your dreams with easy-to-use tools. From cozy hideouts to legendary showcases of your adventures, decorate your space with decor and rewards from every corner of Azeroth. I know a lot of like old school raids and stuff are gonna have drops, so it's like, how much are we really gonna have to farm for this? Shared events and rewards. The monthly neighborhood-wide activities bring everyone together to complete tasks and unlock themed decorations. Watch your neighborhood evolve as NPCs arrive while the world around you changes. And an interior customization, which start with a basic floor plan, then unlock the ability to add more rooms and floors as you earn them. Okay, cool. This is the story mode stuff. So World of Warcraft midnight, take up arms, return to the Elven Kingdom of Korthalos, and Zalatar's invasion of Azeroth begins, and the Voidstorm threatens. Okay. These are cinematics and gameplay reveal, which we've already reacted to. Explore new and reimagined zones. The battle between the light and the void spans across 4 zones. Easy to discover new allies and confront ancient enemies. You got Silvermoon City. You've got Eversong. So Silvermoon City is the new major city, by the way. The legendary Blood Elf City has completely redesigned, serving the Midnight Campaign hub while both factions face new threats. Alliance and Horde are going to be using Silvermoon City. However, for the Alliance, it'll be like a lot of it cut off, so you can't access some areas. For the Horde, you actually get a lot of it, and that kind of, I want to know how people feel about that. Like, for me, I don't care. If I was Alliance or Horde, I wouldn't care. It would make sense for me as an Alliance character to not have access to Silvermoon City, so I'd be fine with it. But, I know people are going to be hating, so it is what it is. Eversong Woods, with the Voidstorm looming overhead and the renewed power of the Sunwell, Eversong feels both familiar and new, filled with wonder, tension, and transformation. About Eversong Woods, you can now fly. It's basically now integrated as a zone into World of Warcraft. Zul'Aman, homeland to the warlord Zul'Jin and the Amani Troll Empire. Zul'Aman is a wild forest steeped into the ancient history, so it's that it's that eastern section of Eversong branched off, I believe. So that's going to be kind of cool to be able to explore a little bit more of. Harandar is sitting at the confluence of the world tree's great roots. Harandar is an impossibly primordial jungle and the ancient home of the Haranir, which is the new allied race, which I'm not happy about. And of course, probably my favorite zone so far is Voidstorm, a distant, mysterious world shaped in the void where predation reigns supreme, while threats roam around every corner. New allies may linger in the shadows. Next up is going to be features, new features and improvements as the Void Vision invasions descend upon Quel'Thalas. An array of new features add more depth and improvements to the evolving world. We got Prey, which is a brand new system. Hunt elusive enemies, sign up to pursue powerful targets across Azeroth and beyond. But beware, once on the hunt, your prey could strike you at any time. You also have the Devourer Demon Hunter. Fight Void with Void instead of Felt Energy. Devourer Demon Hunters rip fragments of the Void straight from their enemies to unleash ranged Void abilities. So it is a melee class / ranged class trying to keep Metamorphosis up to be able to utilize as much Void as possible vibes. Haranir, recruit new allies, discover the wonder of Harandir, and recruit the Haranir to your cause by completing their quests. Dungeons and raids, I mean, this is just the only thing I hate. Dungeon raids, stand against Void, battle your way through 8 dungeons, then confront 9 total bosses across 3 different raids while uncovering the depth of Xal'atath's plot and discovering the true objective. So this is cool. We got 3 raids, that's different. Because I've been hating the fact that, 1 raid, 8 bosses, 1 raid, 8 bosses, 1 raid, 8 bosses. I missed the 1 boss raids. Get back to the fight. Get caught up with the streamlined leveling experience through Dragonflight, fully preparing you to jump directly into Midnight. No. Streamlined customization, save and show off your favorite looks with ease, and even set default appearances to your gear. So this is kind of a cool addition to the transmog system. Beta and game updates, opt-in, beta access. I'm gonna request it, but yeah, I'm gonna also purchase this. I've already gone over all of this stuff, so check that out in the other video. Enhance your pre-purchase. This is again all the stuff I gotta pre-purchase, but I won't be doing that tonight. And yeah, very cool. So beta opt-in, request beta access. Thanks for opting in. If selected, you'll receive an email for us. If you no longer wish to receive news, special offers from Blizzard Entertainment, you can opt out by or learn more about beta access. Click here. But yeah, that is pretty much